So I was at one of these Comic-Con things, and I don't remember which one. And now when I was a kid, I was really into the monkeys. I was this British boy living in Australia. And, I was a little lost. And I identified with Davy Jones. Because he was this little short British guy. I was short too. Little short British guy with a very British accent, very well dressed. But the girls liked him. And I liked this. And I thought, this is great. So that's how I have to be to get the girls. And he sung, and I loved his voice. And I thought I could sing like that and get girls and be British. And this is great. So I identified with him, and I would get on my knees every night and pray to God. I said, please, God, please, can I grow up to be just like Davy Jones? And I prayed this every single night from the age of 5 to about the age of 10. That was my prayer to God. So, you can imagine I was a bit strange, but that was my thing. I just wanted to be, fancy and British and attract women.
But a musician.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. Yeah.
Was that like,
That's
I
another.
suppose if I've got to have that part. Then.
That's another story, but I did attempt to be a musician. But it was all part of that Davy Jones thing. So finally come to one of these Comic-Cons, and I turned up, and somehow Davy Jones was there, and I ended up meeting with him. And, it's surreal. It's like, thank God that God did not answer my prayer, because he was up to here on me. He wasn't tall. And there was a film crew following him around doing a little documentary on him as well, and they got chatting with me and thought I was legitimate, and so they were talking to me a little bit, and I was talking to Davy Jones, and he's a short guy, but he was really sweet. It was really nice. A little bit vacant, and I don't know why, he just seemed a bit lost, but he was really nice. And I said, look, I have to tell you this. I said, from the age of 5 to 10, I prayed to God every night that I would turn out just like you. And he looked at me and said, oh, thank God, God didn't listen to your prayers. Look how wonderful you are. And he was so nice to me. And I got a photograph with him. But he was looking at me in this weird way, and I looked at him and I thought, this is like meeting yourself, almost, in a weird way. And then 2 days later, he died. And it's like, you meet yourself and then you die. He passed away. And I believe I have the last photograph ever taken with him together, in public. And I have that photograph. And I mean, it's one memory I'll cherish forever, because I won't say he was my idol or my hero, but he was just this guy I wanted to be like as a child. And that's probably the most wonderful moment I could think of, at any of these Comic-Con events.
That's a very good one.